Hey guys, it's Andrew from Uplink and we are at Almet Farms in Tyrone, Ontario. And I'm here to show you a really amazing project where we brought Starlink internet in and then shared it with a bunch of different buildings on the property. Farms are getting great internet because they're having a lot more, technological things that are hooked up. This is a dairy farm, so they've got machines and whatnot that need to be online so that they can see the status of the farm. We've got cameras. There's lots of different homes on the property and there's families there and those families need internet. So I'm going to show you how we took this property where the signal wasn't reliable. Everybody was complaining about the internet and they were spending up to $700 a month. So we've reduced that bill to $140 a month. And now everybody has internet that's way faster than they had before. And it's all powered by Starlink and an amazing mesh network that we set up in each of these buildings. So I'm really excited to show this to you. I'm really excited to continue to do projects like this. And if you're interested, please give us a call. So this is really where all the magic happens. We've got the Starlink signal coming in, and that's what's taking the signal down into that rack unit in the basement. And then as you can see, we've got these two antennas. One of them shoots over to the owner's house. And then the one that's kind of pointed down this way is actually sending signal over to, they have a chicken farm there as well where they sell eggs. I'm glad they had this tower because there's lots of trees to the north and the Starlink dish was able to get great signal because of that tower. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take you inside. I'm going to show you the hub where everything gets connected and then comes back out here and sends the internet over to the other buildings. Okay, so we're at the main hub here in the basement and we've set up this rack unit to hold all the equipment. I love rack units for that reason because you can kind of put everything nice and neat together. We've got the Starlink modem here. I've got a switch, the router that's managing the whole network, and then we've got a UPS here, which is like a battery backup system. So if there's ever any little glitches in power, it's going to keep everything online temporarily. And then all of this basically feeds out to this tower that we have, and that's where we've got the Starlink installed. And then there's these little wireless bridges, and those are sending signal to each building, and then we've got receivers on each building, and they just take the place of having a wire because it's just too far or it's really not feasible to get cable to those locations. We've got some really powerful managed switches and whatnot and routers here so that our technicians back at the office can log in remotely and actually check on the status of the equipment if there's ever any issues, and we're able to support this without actually having to come to site. Or the customer can call me and say, hey, one of the buildings is offline. We're able to actually get a quick little status report. We can see logs and whatnot. Okay, so then what we have to do inside each building is then do a little mesh network, which is basically the same thing that you experience when you go to the airport or you're at a community center. They've got to spread Wi-Fi throughout the building. So we have these access points that then receive the signal from that switch and then rebroadcast Wi-Fi so that everybody can connect to the internet inside the building. Okay, so here is the silo, and then what was great about this spot is that they actually had some Ethernet here from a prior point-to-point system that they had. So we were able to actually just tap into that connection over here in this room beside the silo, and then there's a wire that goes back to the farm office, and that's where kind of the bulk of their equipment is that needs to be online. So I'm going to take you guys there next, and I'll show you how we sort of got all the milking equipment and whatnot connected to the internet also. Okay, so I know it looks like there's a lot going on back here, but I'm gonna try to explain it to you as well as I can. So in order for cows to produce milk, they have to be pregnant. So the farmer has Fitbits on the cows, and that gives him information about how much they're moving, how much they're eating, a little bit of their health status as well. So it's basically calculating their heat cycles. If the cow is moving a lot and not eating as much, that generally means that she's in heat. This equipment is all connected to the internet, which allows him to then monitor the status of his animals, any health issues the cows might be having, and about their when they can be inseminated for pregnancy. So really amazing how this future technology can help him to be more proactive about what's going on, and know the status of his animals and the farm in general. And all this stuff requires the internet, which is what I think is so cool about this project. So I'm going to take you over to another building, and we can kind of see where they've got some other amplification going on with the signals they've got on the cows, and we can go from there. Yeah, so this building here, we have an access point that's picking up signal from our tower, and then there's some cameras inside. They've got some pregnant cows in this room, so it allows the farmer to actually just monitor those remotely, just from his cell phone or his laptop. Another example of like how farm connectivity can give you, remote access to see what's happening on your property and be able to respond to issues instead of like coming back to a surprise that could be not good. I know sometimes these guys can struggle in labor and whatnot, and that's something that you can actually be able to respond to and help out. Yeah, so another example of farm technology, we've got this machine here that it's like a Zamboni for cow food, and it's got a like a blade on it that just keeps pushing the food back over towards the cow. So, there's more technology in farms now than ever, and all of this stuff requires some kind of connectivity to the internet in order for it to function properly. We're here with Brenda, who's the owner of the farm, and we just wanted to get some of Brenda's perspective on the things that she was struggling with, how she found Uplink, and then sort of what the journey's been like for you, Brenda, to get this internet problem fixed for you.
We started out with a local company for our internet provider, and in August we got notice that the company was going to go to a 5G modem, and we would plug it in and it was supposed to work, and we got kind of frustrated with it. So a month or two in, we put out a post on Facebook and said, hey, who's everybody got for internet? One of the our fellow farmers said, hey, get a hold of Uplink. So that's when I sent a message off to Andrew at Uplink, and he replied promptly and said, hey, let's see what we can do, and came out and looked. Originally we had 5 internet modems in 5 different locations on the farm, houses and barns, and we weren't really getting the service that we needed. So now we only have 1, and we now are paying 1 monthly bill instead of 5, and we have internet that works, whereas before we would get it for a little bit and it'd be gone again. So it's worked really great for us.
No, but in all seriousness, I do appreciate the opportunity. I love projects like this where it's not simple, because I love being pushed myself. So I've been doing tech since I was 12 years old. So when unique situations like this I come up, I get really excited. So I do really appreciate the opportunity to help you. Yeah, so we're just here in the office in the chicken farm, and we've got Grandstream access point here with a switch, giving them Wi-Fi inside of here, and it gives them connectivity on their Lorex NVR, and then that allows them to be able to view this stuff remotely. So just another example of being able to know the status of your farm, and that requires good internet access to do that. So we're now down at the granddaughter's house, and we've got a network switch here. This guy's powering a network bridge, which is over on top of the garage. And then again, it's another building that's receiving signal from the Starlink setup. And then it's just providing internet in here for their whole family. So what's it? It's a total of 5 internet systems that they had, all independently connected with the cell phone internet system. Wasn't working, and we're able to share one Starlink, and everybody's got great signal everywhere. So super cool project that we did here. All right, guys, thank you for spending your time with me and watching this video. I just wanted to let you know that like whether you're a farm or you just have a large property with multiple buildings, we'd be happy to help you out with any of your smart technology needs, things like cameras, Wi-Fi, alarm systems, home theaters. There's tons that we can do, and I love big projects like this. I'll see you in the next video.